Hello and welcome back to Softtonic.com, where today we are looking at Shooty Skies. And if the name and the look of this haven't given it away already, this comes from the creator of Crossy Road, and they are Matt Hall and Andy Sum, who have moved from Hipster Whale to Mighty Games. And as you can see, a lot of the same look and a lot of the same free-to-play mechanics are at play here. So let's get on with it. Sounds there instantly familiar to Crossy Road fans as well. Now, looking at this, you can probably tell what kind of game it is. It is a scrolling a scrolling vertical shooter, and I am just dragging my little frog at the moment around the screen. His aeroplane. He is automatically shooting up the screen, and I am aiming him at the various targets and trying to avoid being hit by their projectiles and dying. Otherwise known as a shmup or a bullet hell shooter. You can see why from this, because as things get more and more fraught, there are a lot more things to kill and avoid, and I keep missing the power-ups that would make this easier. There are a few. The only other mechanic other than dragging your craft around the screen and dying, in that case, the only other mechanic at play really is taking your finger off the screen, which charges your next shot, and you can unleash that for more power. Now, as you saw there, I was kind of a frog. Ooh, I didn't want that one. I'm kind of a frog at the moment, which gives me that swamp background, but there are other characters to play, and I've unlocked a few, not that many, but here we have Dribbles the Cow, and he comes with a rather fetching Wild West background. Now, my only real complaint about the game is that there is so much going on, and the graphics are so detailed that it can get hard to see what is going to help you and what is going to kill you. Now, you do get used to that quite quickly, but it is confusing at first, especially when your finger is straight over the screen. Now, unlike a lot of similar games, you don't have, I guess, it's one-to-one, so you put your finger on the craft and drag it around, rather than it being, you can have your finger somewhere else on the screen. It is actually always under your thumb, and that means that you can be blocking some of the action, especially when you're shooting up the opposite side to your hand, because obviously you're reaching over to make it, depending on how you're playing, of course. But the way I play with my thumb kind of extended right way over, it often blocks my path. The other thing you might notice is that the wings of your airplane do not count as the hitbox, and that's a bit confusing at first, but all you're really looking out for is the head and main body of the craft. Now, while it is an endless shooter, you're always going up. There is also, see if we can get to the boss, and the boss is just loop, and after a boss you get straight back into the action. One of the things I really enjoy about this are the sheer range and types of enemies. As you see, I'm just fighting a ghetto blaster, these bats, and cat videos, which I really kind of enjoy. Now, I'm going to pay because I want to force you to watch a video, and I'd really like you to see the boss, which I think is coming up in England. These little Game Boys or phones, the arcade cabinets there, as you can see, shoot out joysticks. And I'm just desperately trying to... there we go. And a gunny rabbit! Here's my favourite power-up, because it's a little rabbit called a gunny rabbit. And that sounds like Bunny Rabbit. And he comes along and helps you out like an option in the R-Type games. However, in this case, I just died. But as with Crossy Road, you get gifts, you get, in this case, coins, which I'm going to be able to put into the oh-so-familiar... I don't want coins, I want a prize. Gotcha machine! Gotcha me something good. Yay! Doug! Perfect name for a mole. And that's kind of what I love about this. It's got a beautiful sense of humour. And now you see I've just unlocked a new background to go with it. Now, the isometric backgrounds, beautiful, highly detailed, but as previously mentioned, they do make everything a little confusing. But you can live with that because it's just so darn charming. Now, a full review for this is up on the site right now, so if you want to head over to softtonic.com and check that out. Currently, unfortunately, it's only available on iPhone, but they swear that they do have their Android version in production. Now, we're just going to let me die here, and then I will show you one final character that I've unlocked, and it's actually a free unlock, unlike everything else. Yeah, I did that one on purpose. can hammer your way through that. There we go. Slowly earning some more. I'm not going to earn some coins because I don't want you to watch me advertise. Shooty Skies. Right, where are you hiding? You actually start as a raccoon, which is right way down here. Or Shooty Cat, rather. I think he looks like a raccoon with the hat on. I think I said cat in my review, though. I might have to change that. Where is he? There he is. The Crossy Chicken. And this will be our last round here, and I'm going to really focus and see how far I can get. I should never say that, because inevitably I die really quickly, and I look like a fool. But, here we go. But as you can see, this level is perhaps the most detailed in the background, probably because the assets already existed, but it just looks stunning. The cans flying out in that kind of spiral pattern there, also backed up by the homing ammo on top of that, makes those vending machines pretty dangerous, but not to worry because I've got Gunny Rabbit with me and I'm fully loaded up. I love when you take out the bigger enemies because the shockwave they send out impacts the other craft and that kind of knocks them about, and it's just that kind of impact that really adds to the detail. Anyway, I think that's all you need to see of Shooty Skies. It is a fantastic free-to-play game. It does everything right in terms of its free-to-play model, which is you can pay for extra characters to unlock as you go, or you can just wait for them to unlock naturally and watch adverts to get more. Absolutely fantastic. You should download it right now if you've got an iPhone, and keep a really close eye out for it on the Android Google Play Store if you've got an Android phone and are excited to play it, which you should be. Thanks a lot. I'll be back with more games soon on Soft Tonic. See you then.